Hi, I'm Marcus. This is what I look like. I'm deleting all my dating apps because FEC Notify is the love of my life and we have made a commitment to each other. I'm deleting all my dating.
Scared dog.
Come on, puppy. It's okay. Come on. Come on. So this was in Leland, North Carolina during Hurricane Florence. I set up in a hotel on track for a direct hit, used FEMA flood maps to find out which places would flood, found my buddy Ryan, the guy in the flag vest. This is what TV producers do. We find heroes and we tell their stories. 8 years ago today, this man shot and killed 20 first graders in Newtown, Connecticut. I got there at 3 p.m., about 6 hours after he killed them. I'm going to tell you an intensely personal story about the most emotionally charged day of my life. I'm going to tell you what I saw, what I felt, and what I did. This series of videos should make you uncomfortable. Dead 5-year-olds is not a pleasant topic. You should follow me and watch anyway because this is part of our country's past. I hope this video series hurts you as much as it hurt me, because unless you change something, Newtown won't just be our history. It will be our future. 8 years ago, the morning of the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting, I woke up and saw a pager message for a shooting at a school, but police canceled the ambulances before they got there. I figured no one was hurt. I went back to sleep. I woke up to my alarm at 11 a.m., looked at the pager again. Classroom full of dead first graders. Instant panic. Grabbed my camera, got in the car. While driving, I wondered which states would vote to repeal the Second Amendment first. The British had gun laws like ours until 1996, when a guy shot 16 kindergartners. They banned guns the next year. The radio was talking about Britney Spears. I remember being angry about that. On the highway, I joined a caravan of the TV trucks, speeding towards Newtown, Connecticut. End of part 1. The morning, the parents of the dead kids were at the firehouse, according to my assignment desk. I got off the highway and pulled into a parking lot at an athletic field alongside hundreds of TV trucks. I took the first spot I could find. It was cold. I put on my coat, I shouldered my camera, and I walked towards the fire station. But police kept turning me around. I tried every route I could find on Google Maps. Nothing worked, so I headed back to the parking lot to take photos of the press conference. The look on this lieutenant's face says it all. We learned then that 18 kids died in that classroom. They brought 2 to the hospital, but couldn't save them. I remember every moment of that press conference. End of part 2. The parents of... By nighttime, we knew every 5 or 6-year-old in classroom number 8 was dead. I drove to a nearby church. It was cold. I stood outside snapping photos of everything. It was dark. I was a young college kid with not a lot of money and not a great camera. So these are the only images that came out. I drove to another church. I started talking to the parent of a Sandy Hook Elementary School student with her kid. I wanted to take the kid's portrait. The parent was fine with it until Katie Kirk's producer interrupted our conversation to ask for an interview. She slid between us, keeping her back to me and making eye contact with the woman I was talking to. She acted like I didn't even exist. Competition makes people nasty. I moved on and kept taking photos. End of part 3. Bye. It's Monday afternoon. The Electoral College is voting. Something funky is going on in Georgia. We don't know what, but stay tuned. We'll see what happens. The funerals for the murdered children were the hardest to cover. I remember an audio engineer pacing back and forth. His partner told him to sit still. I can't look, the audio guy said. Yeah, well, I have to look, the TV photographer replied. A stills photographer looked over at both of them. Just don't think about it, guys. Don't think about it. It was quiet again. After the funeral procession, I walked to the memorial in front of the school. It had rained the night before, and I stepped in a puddle and soaked my sneaker and sock. I ignored it and kept taking photos. It was completely silent. People cried quiet. There was no talking. The footsteps were even quiet. End of part 4. It's Monday afternoon. President-elect Joe Biden just got the COVID vaccine. Protesters have breached the Capitol fences once again. Hey guys, things are getting really bad out here. I just got down from the top of the Capitol steps to update you. I have no cell service up there because there are too many people. Right, police and National Guard are here in force now. The Capitol has been retaken. I'll be here until it's over. It's Wednesday evening. Things have calmed down quite a bit. We're expecting Congress to resume its vote to approve Joe Biden as president at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I will be out here with protesters at least until then to see how they react to the vote. We're expecting this to get done by midnight. Follow for more. 40 minutes remain before Congress starts to vote on approving Joe Biden as president. I'm still with the protesters outside. Police are starting to move everybody out of the area. They pushed past the barricade. That wasn't a problem for them. And I'll keep you updated. Police have kettled press and protesters in the same area. It looks like they're about to arrest people. One small side note, Trump had his Twitter account locked just a couple seconds ago for 12 hours.
Don't go that route, police. Don't go that route, National Guard.
Police have kettled. They're trying to get the fences to block off the police to prevent themselves from being pushed back further. As you can see behind me, police have retaken the Capitol building, and the even bigger news tonight is Congress will get back into session to approve Joe Biden as president. We learned moments ago the woman shot inside the Capitol after the rioters stormed it has died. I'm outside with protesters right now, and I'll be with the protesters as police clear them from the area. I'll be here until it becomes tonight. Jesus Christ. Oh, he just threatened to kick in my head in. All right, that's great. And I'll be here until it becomes clear the action will be over. As you can see behind. It's Saturday night. 2 people that I know personally from hurricane chasing, one of whom rescued puppies during Hurricane Florence and was on the Ellen show, have been arrested because of their attack on the Capitol. The one that rescued puppies was caught on camera pepper spraying federal police and shouted through a megaphone that people needed to get weapons. And things are looking good for COVID today as numbers continue to drop because we finally got all the cases from stupid people traveling for Christmas and New Year's out of the way. It's Saturday. It's Friday night. Moments ago, we learned that one of the terrorists was part of a group chat that had messages updating him on the location of lawmakers as they were being evacuated. When he told the group chat he was inside, he got directions describing tunnels, doors, and hallways. One message said that all legislators are in the tunnels 3 floors down. The texts told him to go through a set of doors facing north, then turn left, then go down the hallway and downstairs. The messages then told him to seal them in and turn on the gas. This means they had some sort of inside help. Police are investigating. There's no reason to worry. This is just important context for you to know when Trump's trial starts in February.
Mr. McConnell, no. Mr. Menendez.
It's Tuesday afternoon. The Senate just voted that Donald Trump can be put on trial for trying to overthrow the government. Here's police radio traffic from the terrorist attack on the Capitol.
We lost the line! We lost the line! All MPD, pull back! All MPD, pull back up to the upper deck! LAPD, come back to the upper deck, ASAP. LAPD, come back to the upper deck. Upper deck. There's a deputy with blank. 1033. I repeat, 1033, west part of the Capitol. We've been blanked and we've lost the line.
Here's police radio traffic from the terrorist attack on the Capitol. Here's some brand new video the FBI released today showing who they think planted the 2 pipe bombs at the DNC and the RNC, the headquarters in Washington, D.C. for the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. Here's some brand new The FBI today released video of 10 new people from the terrorist attack on the Capitol. They say each of these people attacked police officers during the riot, and while none of them are under arrest yet, it still blows my mind that Ryan, who I filmed rescuing dogs during Hurricane Florence, is under arrest and in jail. He's accused of storming the Capitol and using a chemical weapon, pepper spray, against a cop. I tried to reach out to him while he was in jail to get an interview before he got transferred to D.C., but I guess now there's no way. He's due back in court on April 13th. It still The mayor of Columbus, Ohio, says there's such a big problem with his police department that he wants the This man, caught on video participating in the pro-Trump terrorist attack on the U.S. Capitol, is claiming he had, quote, Foxitis and Foxmania, and started believing the lies that Trump and Fox said about the election as his excuse for what he did at the Capitol. It's unlikely using the TV told me to commit a crime is going to get him out of trouble in court. This man, caught on video